Charleston White responded back to Gilly, and here's what Charleston White had to say.
Yo, boy, we're playing gangster. Look at him. Got a tag on the toe. My boy still clipping his toenail.
Oh, shit. That's too far, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You say this about my deceased son, my yeah, you gonna have to see me, bro. Like, this is too far.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.
Charleston White canceled after going too far in response to Gilly. If you guys know who Charleston White is, he's pretty much the Uncle Ruckus of today. He's kind of out of pocket, bro, but bro is genuinely funny. If you don't like him, that's one thing, but you got to admit, bro is pretty damn funny. So let's get right into the video, see what the drama is. Not waste no time. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch streams. Y'all know where to find me. Link to be in the description. Come on.
A sports debate between Cam Newton and Gilly reignited the beef between Gilly and Charleston White that has now led to Charleston White saying some things that are for sure going to reignite this beef, not only on the internet, but I think when Gilly hears what Charleston White just said about his son after previously apologizing for similar comments.
Bro, I don't even know what he said, but you gonna talk about his dead son that got brutally killed? Like literally emmed? Like, that's too far, bro.
This is gonna be bad. If Charleston White and Gilly ever run into each other, it's gonna be terrible. But let's get into exactly what happened and what you missed. The beef initially had nothing to do with Charleston White at all. It was between Gilly and Cam Newton. If you was on the internet yesterday, like 20 other channels covered this beef. I didn't cover it because with like, bro, when I see like literally damn near every sports channel, hip hop channel, and adjacent cultural channels was covering it, I felt like it was no point. Y'all already seen the drama. There was nothing that I could add to the conversation. But Cam Newton was really upset at Gilly because Gilly called Cam Newton jealous and said that Cam Newton wants to be Jalen Hurts and that Cam Newton is only critical of Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts won a...
Before we say anything, what the fuck is Cam Newton wearing? What type? This is atrocious. Somebody needs to do jail time for this fit. The person that made it and this motherfucker that put it on. Sleeveless button-up suit vest, and it's green. This is terrible. This is terrible. Cam just being Cam as usual. I mean, bro, that is bad.
Super Bowl, and Cam Newton never won a Super Bowl.
I know everybody's going to get mad at this. Cam hating on Jalen Hurts. It's hard for me to grade Jalen Hurts with the talent that he has around him. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback, but if we're talking about what they bring to the table holistically, it's hard to judge what Jalen Hurts can do when you're throwing to a guy like AJ.
What the fuck is this guy wearing? Yo, I didn't know Cam Newton was dressing like this. Why does he have a blue bow tie on with this? Hey, this nigga might be the worst dressed of this year.
Brown, Devontae Smith. When you have tight end skill set, you have a dominant defense, the best running back in the game. Download Madden and see how many stars is on the offensive side of Philly. Like you got King Henry, Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, and Isaiah Likely, those guys, that's cool. But when you're comparing, Lamar Jackson still shows you why he's an elite player. Josh Allen has to play elite in order for them to play. Lamar Jackson has to play at a high level for the Baltimore Ravens, even though that they have a dominant defense. Patrick Mahomes, he got a lot of talent. But boy, oh boy, you can't put no John Doe in Patrick Mahomes and think that they still gonna win the way they win it. I understand that. Jalen Hurts does not have to play elite for the Philadelphia Eagles to win. He has to play good, but he doesn't have to play elite. We're not asking you to win the game. We're just asking you not to lose it. When you ask that question, are we winning because of you, solely because of you, or is it the resources around you? So game changer, game manager, those are the things that you have to ask yourself. And those are the metrics that I'm going off of. It's like,
regardless of my opinion on what Cam Newton said, and I do think is asinine, to think to punish somebody for having talent around them is absurd. The person did their job and they won a Super Bowl. Yeah, they had talent around them and they capitalized with their talent. It makes no sense. But I would never say that Cam Newton don't have the right to say this. I would never say that Cam Newton is hating if he says this. No, Cam Newton is a sports broadcaster. Cam Newton's job is to give his opinion on sports at the moment. So for Gilly, who is a podcaster, who gives opinion on other people to automatically go with Cam Newton is jealous, Cam Newton is this, I think it was kind of out of bound, and Cam Newton thought it was out of bound too, which is why Cam Newton responded back, taking personal shots at
Appreciate
Gilly.
the follow.
This is where like the Cam Newton and Gilly relationship kind of went sour, because when Cam Newton responded back, he took shots at Gilly the Kid's album sales, which led to Gilly the Kid responding back viciously.
How are you gonna take a shot at his album sales? Like, nigga, that is not his priority at the moment. This nigga is a podcaster making millions of dollars on YouTube. Like, what the hell?
Just look at the stats, bro. Miss me with the hate. That's so easy to say.
Yeah, nah, Cam Newton is definitely the worst dressed nigga this year, bro. Holy. It's like he's almost on to something and then he ruins it with a fucking like, bro. All right. It's speaking for itself.
Rail. Ryan. Gilbert. Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
I didn't even know how many albums did he drop?
4 studio albums.
Oh, I ain't know that.
And he also wrote for Lil Wayne. Did you know that? One of the greatest rappers of our generation. Like some of his hit songs. Niggas just be saying shit, doing no homework.
I couldn't look up the units that were sold. But that's one of the main reasons why he's in podcasting now.
Chill.
Yeah, no, he for real one of the type of niggas that will wear a suit and Crocs. It's like, bro, you're mixing all the wrong garments together.
One of his albums, ironically enough, was called $1 Million Worth of Game.
Oh, for real?
Hello. I'm sorry, Gilly, but I'm educating people on your career.
Philadelphia.
I mean, come on, dog. Like, stop playing with me.
A lot of people was on Gilly's side, but to be honest, when I heard the full situation, I felt like Gilly was out of line. And I felt like Cam Newton responded back with the same petty energy that Gilly initially
I damn near forgot this video was about Charleston White. When does he come into the mix?
responded back to Cam Newton claims about Jalen Hurts. The conversation was about Jalen Hurts. Gilly made it about Cam Newton. So Cam responded back, making it about Gilly. Now, when Gilly responded back to Cam Newton, Gilly tore Cam Newton a new one. Gilly is a professional roaster, so he went crazy. But in his response, he also took shots at Charleston White by criticizing Cam Newton for being too thirsty in his podcast space and interviewing Charleston White. He would refer to Charleston White as a clown or joker or one of those names.
Good day, Cam Newton. I seen you came at me because I said Jalen Hurts did what you couldn't do. That was win a Super Bowl. So you want to get all in your feelings. Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. Nigga, you had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass. Get out of here, nigga. You will never be able to fuck Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass.
I do.
Get out of here, nigga. What you do? You won MVP, won a Super Bowl, won a Super Bowl MVP. And you hating on him. Because he did what you couldn't do, nigga. Win a Super Bowl. And he did 2 of them. So when you hating on him, nigga, just know you wasn't better than him, nigga. You talk about, can you name one of my albums, nigga? You ain't got to be able to name one of my albums, nigga. What's wrong with you? You in my space. You ain't bigger than me in this space, nigga. You
Bro speaking in mumble.
a low ass boy in this space, nigga. You low ass boy. I could come sign you, nigga. You low ass boy. What you talking about? The nigga don't ever hate on Jalen Hurts, nigga. I know it hurts your feelings that you wasn't Jalen, nigga. You're not Super Bowl having ass.
This nigga's fucking voice sounds like one of them cigarette commercials. Sorry, Gilly. This shit just, you walked into that one, brother.
And let's be for real. Let's be for real. You out at clout chasing, man. You interviewed a nigga on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of them. Come on, man. You a Pro Bowler, man. You made millions of dollars, man. That's the type of content you chasing, man. Get your goofy ass out of here, Cam.
I heard Nori say something similar where he was like, yo, the only podcast that matter is Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game in a Joe Budden podcast. I don't know, like, where now. Those are big podcasts. Joe Budden podcast is huge. Like, Drink Champs is huge. Mid-Offs Perfect Games is a big podcast in the culture. But I don't know where they go thinking like they're the big three of all podcasts. That's just not true. Like at all. Joe Rogan and Club Shay Shay is bigger. Now for $1 worth of game, I'll be real. The Cam Newton podcast outperforms $1 worth of game in terms of views. If we're talking about the last year.
Really, I actually didn't know that. That's news to me.
So I don't know where Gilly goes telling Cam Newton that he's big dog in this space. Cam Newton, to be honest, as a broadcaster, as a podcaster, he's on ESPN. He has one channel that's like 1 million plus. Bro, he has multiple interviews with like 2 million plus. The Charleston White interview did 11 million. He has another YouTube channel where he has a podcast there. That does amazing. So I don't know where Gilly goes thinking that Cam Newton is a little dog in this space. I just don't know. But when he tells Cam Newton, man, you a Pro Bowler, but you interviewing nobodies to talk about it, he's talking about Charleston White, and Charleston White peaked too. So Charleston White responded back to Gilly, and here's what Charleston White had to say.
Yo, boy, we're playing gangster. Look at him. Got a tag on the toe. My boy still clipping his toenails.
Oh shit. That's too far though, bro. Like he ain't saying nothing. Like, and if y'all don't know the context, like Gilly's son actually got killed, like on some crazy shit, like crazy. So just to come at his son like that is insane. Yo, shout out to GTP with the sub, man. Hell yeah, my nigga.
I made this shit look sweet. Yeah.
Yo.
I made this shit look sweet.
Appreciate the sub, W sub, man.
In between my boy and your boy. That between me and you.
You interviewed a nigga on your platform who ain't nobody, and he got on there and talked about Deion Sanders, Beyonce, Jay-Z, a bunch of them. Come on, man.
You say I'm a nobody. Your son's a nobody now, nigga.
Damn. Oh my God.
I'm a human. I'm not a dead corpse like a cheese is, nigga. I'm a living, breathing human with a throbbing, thumping dick, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You say this about my deceased son, my nigga. Yeah, you gonna have to see me, bro. Like, this is too far. This is too fucking far. This is like the type of shit where you just can't even play about. Like, I'm genuinely crashing. You can't say this about somebody's dead son, especially with the way he went out. You couldn't say it regardless, but holy, nah, Charleston White out of pocket for this, bro.
If Charleston White would have went directly at Gilly, if he would have attacked Gilly, okay, justified because you was minding your business and Gilly mentioned you.
Hell no.
You go after the dead son, to me, is kind of crazy. Now, Gilly's son name is Cheese. So when Charleston White says like a dead cheese or tag on his toe, he's talking about Cheese tragically passing away. Now, the reason why I'm calling this corny and think it's wrong is because Charleston White have apologized for this already. So if you go on platforms and apologize and issue an apology to Gilly for saying this, and then you then say it again once you're pissed off, then it's kind of like, why apologize? Because I feel like a man's word should be everything. If you apologize and say, man, I'm not going to say that again, bro, I was wrong for that, and you move on, to then revert back to that, to get under Gilly's skin.
Hold that thought.
Because you feel slighted. I just
After
think that's
this video,
wrong. Because you
I'll
could have went
answer that.
directly at Gilly. Bro, you could have went at Gilly's album sales, went at Gilly's podcast numbers. You could have went at him.
Yeah, and you just going for his deceased son that was brutally murdered, bro. Like, that shit's crazy. I'm telling you, God, please don't let, like, again, bro, I really try to lead a positive life and do the right thing, man. And, I always promote kill him with kindness, man. Don't come back with the degenerate shit. But it's just like certain shit, I could just see a nigga just see red. You just black out. Like, what are you saying right now?
A lot. Because Charleston White, I'll be real, he's big dog in this space. I think Charleston White is a big dog in his podcasting space, even though he don't have a podcast of his own. And you don't need to do the dead son thing, man. I feel like that makes a lot of people lose respect for Charleston.
And still farting, nigga. Yeah, in burping. Yeah, your boy is nobody, nigga. So you got me confused with your toe egg boy. They left the boy with a hump in the ground. You got the nerve to have a mouth like you a nigga put a hump in your boy. Man, please. Yeah. No. Yeah. You know what? I know it's still a void there. And I'm finna tell you some real shit, Gilly. You know why you don't like me? Because I came from the bottom up out the mud. And you had cash money. They kept you in the dark in the closet. Now, they say you can write good lyrics. And I was saying to myself, what use is a candle if you keep the lit but put it in the closet? You was a lit candle, Gilly. And baby and Birdman them put your ass in the closet and you lit up the closet where Wayne can come in there and get them raps. You couldn't deliver them rap like Wayne could. Now look at you. You on the podcast buffoonery. Silly boy. You very silly. You gimmicky.
The thing is, if he would have came out saying this, it would have been fair game. And Gilly came at him, talking about him, calling him a clown. So him coming for Gilly's career, talking about like, oh, you just wrote, good songs for Wayne and you never got no star power, blah, 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 blah. That's all fair game. That's all fair game. But to come diss his dead son, my nigga. Hey, Locke said, is wearing seatbelts like this illegal? My nigga, I don't know. But I know when I got a fresh fit on, a nice crispy tee on, I be putting the seatbelt on like that too. Sometimes I got to strap it in behind because, my nigga, I'm not trying to fuck up the tee. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, welcome to the stream, Jew on.
Millions dollars worth of game ain't gave nobody no game. Everybody y'all talked to did the opposite of what y'all did. Ain't nobody received y'all game. King Von, Lil Durk, Young Thug, Kodak, ain't nobody soaking up y'all game. But
Damn.
celebrities. Yeah. I still remember that look on your face, boy, when you came to the internet. Boy, I remember how them tears look rolling down your face with no hair on it. Yeah, I remember. I'm talking about, I remember. I remember. But you know what I know, nigga, was bothering you? You got a pain that won't go away. Oh, man, they say it ain't nothing like a parent who have to bury a child. They say it's nothing like that pain. I ain't got that pain. You wake up with a pain
What
I
up,
never
Jay?
have.
Welcome to the stream.
Say, and I laugh like not in the beginning. I showed you some compassion because I was thinking, man, what if that was my boy? Thought that when I had compassion for you. But when I got mad at you, you know what I told you? I answered myself that question. Man, what if it was your boy?
I did tell y'all, this nigga is the Uncle Ruckus on the internet, bro. Straight up. Uncle
So
Ruckus.
fuck that nigga son. It ain't
IRL.
my boy. Better heels than mine. I laugh like a mama. I came to be mean on the internet. Yeah, better your son than mine, my nigga. I promise. Yeah. Yeah. Better your boy than mine, nigga. But I had asked myself, man, what if that was your son, homie? You a snitch? I'm a snitch and nigga. I ain't the only thing I am, nigga. You think that define me? It don't put money. It don't stop money. You know I'm still pussy. Woody still pussy. T.I. still pussy. Being a snitch don't, nigga. It's only mean something to you. Nobody care at this age of life. Yeah, I know I don't.
Charleston White said something in that rant. He says, well, it'll never be me. And that's my thing, bro. The world is so crazy. You don't know that, bro.
Yeah.
The world is so crazy, bro. Yo, you could have.
I'm telling you, I'm not saying that Gilly should, but you say shit like this to the wrong nigga, he's blacking on your ass. He don't care about nothing. He don't care how he going out. He don't care about the consequences. Nigga, I'm coming for you and it's up, nigga. Like, you can't say certain shit. That's just outright disrespectful. You say shit like that, you can't even be surprised when they do you dirt, bro.
The most perfect kid in the world, bro. Your kid could be the next Martin Luther King Jr. All it takes, man, is going to the wrong party.
Yep.
All it takes, bro, is going to the wrong grocery store one day. Some crazy lunatic come, brah. Now you don't got a kid no more. All right? All it takes, bro, wrong place, wrong time. So it could happen to all of them because apparently Gilly's kid was at the wrong place, the wrong time. The hit wasn't meant for Gilly kid. They were just coming back to shoot up the block and Gilly kid was on the block. So he passed away. So bro, what happened to Gilly Kid could happen to almost any one of us. So I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, man. I wouldn't.
Nah,
but let
for
me know
real.
in the comment section, what do you guys think about it?
Man, crazy situation, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Again, the type of nigga I am, I ain't never gonna wish nothing negative on nobody. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I even had a bunch of respect for this Charleston white guy anyway. I thought he was funny, but certain shit not to be joked about, bro. And, you know, I'd never, like I said, I didn't really have no respect for bro, but I ain't got no respect for him now. Like, I don't even really want to, I'm the type of nigga, like, certain shit is like, damn, I don't even know if I could even laugh at your jokes no more, bro. Because it's just like, you a bitch, bro. I can't respect bitch ass shit, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. At the end of the day, just another day of unemployed news, but shit, that was messed up. All right, y'all, I'll catch you on the next one. My name's Berto. If you're watching on Twitch, you know we're gonna keep it going. If you're watching on YouTube, this is the end of the video. Make sure you tap into the live streams, link in the description. My name's Berto, and it's where you at. You know where to find me. Let's do it.
Where you at? Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.